everyone, Happy New Year, as it's the first video of the year I've actually got around to recording. So it's been a little break from me. I've been on holiday and got back later than expected. So I'm now been playing catch up. So if you see several videos being posted this week when I'm wearing exactly the same thing, that's because I've been doing video after video. And I'm not going to get changed in between videos. I don't do that sort of thing. But there we go. So, Fairyloot unboxing / review video today. This is December's box and it is oh so Regal. So we were told to expect things about royalty and queens and all that kind of stuff. And I have to admit, I'd already guessed what the book was going to be based on the information that we were given. So that was no surprise, but I was really looking forward to it. Oh so Regal. The December box came with a full-size Funko Pop. These were all different. I received Tiana from Princess and the Frog, and as you see, there she is in a beautiful princessy dress at the ball. And I don't have this one, so that's quite good with me. And I do like pop figures. I know a lot of people don't, but I'm very happy to receive them. Then we have, now I would have called this a pencil case when I was younger, but this is Virtuous and Fair, Royal and Gracious, which is a William Shakespeare quote, and this is designed by Miss Fee. Apparently it's a quote from No Fear by William Shakespeare. Not one I've heard of. We have a good old candle. This is a teeny weeny little one. Sorry, the light's pretty terrible today. Mine was Prince Eric. Apparently there were 4 different candles. So there was Aladdin, Charming, Adam and Eric, which I received. There you go. It's actually quite a nice smelling candle, which is nice. So I also received this little notebook, which is, to look powerful is to be powerful. And it's a quote from Victoria Aveyard. I've been using it already. It's got my book challenge notes in. That is designed by Stella's Bookish Art. And it's a quote from Red Queen. So we go, which I'm not red, but obviously royalty, totally. And then finally, there was a keychain. This says Books Rule. There you are. Which I love keychains. I've got loads on my, I have 2 keys in my house, and I've got like 15 keychains on my keys. Ridiculous. But I love it. That's done by Fiction Tea Designs. Bonus items this month was a sampler. This is Rose Marked, a new book by Livia Blackburn, which I have to admit I keep seeing on Instagram a lot at the moment. So there's a good sample in this. So I'll see if I fancy it before I pick it up. Fairy Scoop, which has got interview with the author and a little sneaky peek of January's month, which is Talk Fairy to Me. I have a lovely letter from the author. It's very nice. One signed book plate. My fairy buddy, if you're out there, is 127094. Hi. I have read the book, but I'm going to chat with you about it. And the book is Everless by Sarah Holland. This is the first in a new series. Let's try and get the light off. There you go. It's the first in a new series. This was an exclusive cover, so this is not the cover you will see flying about on the bookcases in the shops, which I think is really, really pretty. And I can't tell you too much about it without spoiling it. Like I say, I have read it already. It didn't take me that long. But in this world, something happened in the past. There was a sorceress and an alchemist. And between them, they discovered how to bind time to the iron in your blood. So now everything has a cost. And typically, as things normally go in these books, the poor are poor, the poor don't live very long, and the poor are literally bled dry of their time for the rich to feed upon. Because they can take your blood out of your body, take your time out, and then it forms into these iron blood coins that dissolve into cups of tea and other people can drink them. So that's gaining the time that's in the coin. You know, so that's the general idea going on. But there's a lot more happening in here, which I can't tell you about because it will just ruin the story if you know too much. So I would say go in knowing very little about this. It's a very well written YA fantasy. Our lead character, she's an interesting bag. The history of the world is very well drawn. You certainly, it feels like this land has a history, and it's quite an important one as well. It's not just that they have history and it's told about. It's a relevant history as well. But I do like the concept of time being part of your blood. I think I've come across that sort of once before, many years ago. But I like the way it's used in this book, and I like the way it's used as a tool, effectively, to control people. So I did enjoy Everless an awful lot. So, Fairyloot December box. It's a very good box. Some people complaining it was a bit thin on the ground, but then November we had 2 books in it. So, you know, you have to think about that. I think it's a very good box. We got a full-size Funko, a keychain, a candle, a zip bag, you know, a lovely exclusive book. I got a little notepad, which I'm actually using this time, which is great. It's obviously the right size. So I have to say, I quite like this box. I thought it was very well put together. Obviously, everything's royalty based, so it's not just the princesses. We do have the princes in the form of the candles and that. Yeah, we don't have just the fluffy princesses from Disney. We do have other forms in here, so I quite like the variety that's in this box, which is really nice. And the books, you know, not only is an exclusive cover, which is really, really pretty, and I'm also in 2 minds as like, do I want to go and buy another copy of it? Because I really like sort of the general release cover. I think it's really clever as well. But it's a good book with an interesting concept. So on the whole, I really like this box. I think it's a very good box. And certainly if you are thinking of getting a book subscription box, Fairyloot, if you're based in the UK, I think is one of the best ones, particularly if you want some goodies to go with your book. And they always try and give you an unusual goodie. You don't always get a Funko, you know, you don't always get keychains and that. There's something different in there each time, which is really, really good. So yeah, Fairyloot December box, oh so Regal. Let me know what you thought about it down below. And if you're thinking of getting a book subscription box, I highly recommend Fairyloot. I've been doing it for nearly a year now, and I really like them. I think there's one box that I've been disappointed with, but I've liked all the books that I've received from them. And they're books that I wouldn't normally have picked up, so that's why I keep doing it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. What are your favourite items from the box? My social media links are in the description box down below. You can find me on Goodreads, Instagram and Twitter. I've just started up a book blog, so I'll leave a link for that down below as well if you fancy going to check that out, where I'll do more detailed reviews and discussion-y topics. And as always, thank you very much for watching and happy reading. Bye everyone.